Hey, what up, guys? My name's Grim. Today we're going to go over Arknights Endfield and where my account stands at this point in time. Where my account really stands is I'm pretty much free to play. I pay for the monthly, so about 15 bucks a month. Pay for the monthly and the battle pass. So any normal game, if you're on like Call of Duty or Apex Legends, that's what you're basically paying for their battle pass and whatever currency to get cool skins and stuff, right? But besides that, I haven't purchased anything else, and let's get into it and see what I have. This is kind of just for everybody. If you're new to the game, you can get here too. You got to loot the whole map. You might be behind a little bit on currency from like daily logins and a bunch of other stuff, but certain events. But even if you get in, you should be able to get at least, I would say, when you start and loot the whole map, you should be able to at least pull, I want to say 120 twice, maybe even 3 times. You might be able to get close to 3 times. So let's get into it. Oh man, and this is messed up. Here we go. Okay, that's fixed. All right, so now that we're in here, we're in our game. So if we go over to this center, this would be like the bundles you could buy and stuff, and these are your double ups. I still have double ups because this is you only get one-time purchase from the start. I still got all of them. My monthly's running out. That's another purchase I do. Everything else, not bought, not touched, nothing. Protocol pass, same thing. I buy this every single month. This one was a super long one, so I'm not sure if this one was as valuable as the rest, but it resets in 12 days. So if we go into my operators, I have Tang Tang with her weapon. I got everything fully boosted out on that. I have Last Right boosted up, all of her weapon. Got her on detonator, still got to work on that. Got her weapon boosted up pretty much. Got her weapon, need to finish her off as well. Her, same thing, her with her weapon. Levitate all the way maxed out with her weapon as well. And then, so down the line with her weapon. And so on. These other people I think are just normal stars, but I basically got everybody up there to be doing stuff. If I go to all these characters, I basically have all their ability matrices maxed out to 9 to where they can go. The level 60s are just hard stuck. I think I can swipe through rank 6, so most of my level 60s are rank 6. I think I'm missing one.
Defensive cover.
Yeah, this guy I haven't done, this guy I've done, this guy I haven't, but all the rest are, and then everything else is maxed out, and they have their fixes. And most of them have their armor. There's some I gotta do work on armor pieces, but her, I got those maxed out. This I just started that one, but she had a different armor piece there for the beginning. These I haven't really worried about. Not as worried about this. I kind of went into the ultimate game. Those are a little bit more time consuming to do the armors. Lev, I did her, so these are basically the maximum. Tang Tang is so good at this game. If you have both these two on the team, they are absolutely crazy. Like this team right here, it's probably one of my favorite teams that I've made in the game so far. But for like account standards in general, that's what you could look for as a free-to-play. I'm kind of making this video because I'm unsure if the coming up patch, I don't think I'll have to spend because I already have this amount saved up, and I'm going to get more from exploring the map. So I might not have to spend if I don't want both the characters, right? And I don't think I'm going for Mifu, I think her name is, because I don't really run a physical team right now. My cryo team's my best built one. Levitate team is the best built one as well.
Did you just call me?
Bang Yi's up there with the best built. I just gotta finish off some stuff with her. But yeah. So you pretty much can get to this point, but you have a lot of stuff to clear on the map. You gotta do all your events that pop up, all your daily logins. So this will give you 200 a day. Events, this will be your weekly. I think this gives you about 2 pulls. It's like 100, 100, 150, 150, and then some of that. So we're sitting at a good amount for being at a free-to-play account, I would say. And people complain about, I think people are like grifting about like weapons and stuff. I have no complaints on weapons. I've gotten every single weapon for what I've pulled on. So I don't know what people are doing with their accounts. There is a luck factor, but this gacha system is so lenient, unlike others. I mean, you could get really unlucky. Like, we don't even have her banner, but like if I explain, like if there's, like when I was pulling for Tang Tang, I'm pretty sure it was Tang Tang. When I was pulling for Tang Tang, I lost my 50-50 to Yvonne, and that could be rare because you could get like Ardelli or something, right? So I could be down one character because I've only lost a 50-50 and got like a limited character once. So I could be down one character, but I'd still have all these characters free to play at the end of the day. So it'd be like, oh, I would have lost one character and I would have probably got a dupe for him or something because I got a dupe for him. I lost a 50-50 twice for her dupes 3 times. So I've had so many pulls in this game. It's insane, and I've lost the same characters multiple times, right? Same with last right. I got a dupe on her because I lost to somebody. And this is completely free to play. I haven't done anything else. You guys saw the Originium and all that. I wish I could do like the poll checker thing. If you guys find a good poll checker that's not like scammed up like what everybody else is saying, definitely forward it my way. But yeah, I don't know what else I should show on my account update. I think that's the main thing people want to see and are what are worried about. But pretty much everything's simple and you kind of go with it. If you're having trouble with the things people don't tell you, oh, you get blueprints, right? You get blueprints. Here's another thing. You get blueprints for your account. Other people make them. You just throw them down and you know what's going on with them, right? The problem with that is it's not easy as they say. Some of it's easy. Like a lot of it you can get away with just throwing down a blueprint and you're like, oh, that makes so much sense, right? But when you throw down a blueprint like this with pipes, this is when it gets really confusing with, you know, when you're dealing with pipes and stuff. Blueprints don't always come out perfectly. Like this, you get these 3 conduit outlets, right? And you think, oh, when you first get it, oh, all of them need water hooked up to them, right? No, that could be all opposite. So you'd need sewage going to this one to make this work, right? So you'd have to find where you get sewage, right? So you got to make this. You got to make something, a refining plant that's refining something to make your sewage, then connect it to that, and then you're good to go, right? So those are like small things if you are starting out, or if you still don't know that as a player, or you're like scared to get your factory moving and stuff. That is the way to do it. It's a little learning curve with the factory, and the factory is such a big part of this game. I hate that people say it's not. It's very worth learning, and it's kind of fun learning when you do have the time and you want to sit down. But it is easy if you're using blueprints. Like setting down all this stuff, that is very time consuming if you have a blueprint. But once you do it once, you copy and paste it and you're good to go. And then if they add another thing, you're good to go, right? My thing about this game is you get to the point like any other gacha game that you will have nothing to do, like Wuwa or any gacha game, you'll have nothing to do at some point, right? Because you have this all locked in, this and that. But this game, at the start of this game, felt more like a game than any other gacha I've played. Like, Wuwa is just like a story, right? I hop on there, I play the story, and there's literally nothing else for me to do. No combat or nothing. This game, I actually feel like I'm, like, really doing something, because, I don't know. But yeah, try out Arknights Endfield if you guys haven't already. But yeah, that's where my free-to-play account's at. You could say light spender or whatever you want, but I mean, everybody's spending on games nowadays. You just decide how much you want to put into a game. Gacha games, of course, you're going to be spending on the game at some point if you truly like the game and you really want a character, right? But yeah, peace, guys. Thank you for watching. Till next time.